Guys, Kid Roy here. And yeah, this is some of my original characters' backstories. My original villain characters' backstories. If you were ever wondering what those were. Well, what theirs were. Because, no one's actually asked me to do this, but I feel like some people would be wondering why some of my villains were actually villains. Because a lot of them have powerful quirks and are generally just powerful. I mean, they're also, most of them are kind and stuff like that, so, yeah. I would be confused if some of you weren't confused why they were villains, you know? I mean, yeah, I feel like some of them, yeah. But yeah, let's get started. Oh, this is Kane. His quirk was fire, I'm pretty sure. Fire control. He has a really powerful quirk, if you think about it. I'm pretty sure I gave him the easiest fires he can conjure is blue flames. I'm pretty sure I made it. He's a generally happy guy, but with a really hot temper. Well, not temper, but he's basically, well, a pretty cool guy, but he's pretty prideful. He thinks he can do everything himself, and he will not admit when he's wrong. He's as stubborn as you can get. He, but he was raised in a pretty bad home. That's the thing. Everyone always told him he was wrong. And one day, he was right. He was actually right. No one agreed that he was right, but he knew secretly in his mind that he was. He's one of the most intelligent guys you can get. But if he truly believes something hard enough, he he usually can accomplish it or prove it. But if it is wrong, he won't admit he's wrong, no matter what. Even if that you were threatening him at gunpoint, he would not admit it himself. He's one of the he's one of the better people you would meet in your life. He's basically just going to you were friends with him, he basically would to help you move. But he with his quirk, he can create fire. He can create fire duplicates. He can create weapons out of his fire and out of other people's fires. He's able to control fires set and have them make shapes and stuff like that. He's one of the more he's as stubborn as you can get though. So, well, once he got into middle school, his parents started abusing him more and more. He was until that IRS, I'm pretty sure it's called, got in. His parents were evading all taxes, all kinds of taxes, and then he was put into foster care. In foster care, he was pushed around, abused, and he just took it because he knew deeply that he was stronger than all of them, but just let them push him around because he just knew if he blew up, he would end up killing all of them. So once they all got to bed, he just said, once they all got to bed, he just started, well, no, not that, but once he went to bed, all his quirk became active, and he started torching all the kids. His quirk kid wanted to destroy everyone that's ever harmed him. He might be able to control the fire when he's awake, but once he's asleep, it has a mind of its own. Once it turns nighttime, he has zero control over the fire, because his body just starts emitting some fire and starts burning everyone. So once he escapes the fire, everyone's basically wondering how the fire even started. And with some police investigations, it all pointed back to Cain. Cain said, "I would never do that." And all the police started accusing him of doing this. And they weren't wrong, but he would never intentionally do this. So they basically try to lock him up. But then he uses his quirk against all the police and to all the survivors. He basically does this humongous force of fire. All of his entire body turns into flames and then spreads out through the entire area, burning everyone alive. The only thing you can hear in the wind is all the screams of pain. No one's around to even not see this. It's at the dead of night. There was only a couple of police and a couple of survivors. You only could hear all the people's screams. And everyone is basically, Cain is basically just crying at this point because everyone there died because of him. So he never wanted this to happen again. So he just ran away. And he ended up joining a villain gang. He became he's not the leader, but he ended up becoming the second in command. He was the strongest, but he ended up becoming the second in command because he was really no leader. He was only good at following people. Okay, this is where I'm going to be ending the first part. If this gets a lot of views, not views, but if this gets some likes or some views and some comments, I'll do another part if you really want this. So, see you guys later, and peace.